Hey guys, it's me, Pre, aka ThatPokemonBoy, and today we're gonna go into C.A.P, which is Community Something Project. I forget what the A stands for, but yeah, it's basically modern Pokemon Showdown. It's like Pokemon. Well, it is Pokemon. They're just fake Pokemon basically. So Fakemon, and it's a whole tier where you can use these fake mons. There's loads of them, and you can use anything that's OU and below. But we're gonna make a whole Fakemon. Well, I'm gonna use a team that's built completely out of C.A.P mons. So I've got a match here. I started it because sometimes it takes ages for the battles to come through. So I'll walk you through my sets at the end of the recording, I guess. Just gonna quickly, he said GLHF. We're gonna lead with my Silent, who can get a U10 off, as he leads his Krillowatt, the Electric Water. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna go for the U10. I think this thing potentially could be his Scarf, looking to Volt Switch out, but it's not gonna be that. Okay, I feel confident going into Malaconda. As I go into Malaconda, he went for the Surf, which was interesting. I'm going to predict him to go into his Mollux, so I'm going to actually... No, don't go for Toxic if he's going into Mollux. Okay, I'm going to go for the Knockoff. He goes into the Revenge... No, the Ravenna Cat... The Muscle Band is gone. That's interesting. Gonna go into Cylom, no doubt. Is it Cylom or Cyclone? I'm actually gonna sap a light screen here as he went for the Drain Punch, got a crit, and that did 23. We go for the he goes for the Ice Punch. That does that's what is that? That's not damage. That's base 196 speed is enough, I guess. As he goes for another Ice Punch. He's probably backing on a Freeze. If he doesn't, if I'm gonna go for the net, I'm gonna go for a Slack Off here, just in case he freezes me. In which case I can live a few more. So he goes to the Destiny one. Okay, we do 28 there. As he goes to the Drain Punch, gets him back. What I'm actually gonna do here is I'm gonna Thunderbolt him. Okay, right. As he goes for the Drain Punch, as he crits me there, which is good for him, I guess. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna Light Screen here. Predicting him to go for the Destiny Bond. There we go. I'll give the Slack Off here. As he goes for the Drain Punch, that's fine. I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt 1, and then if he doesn't Destiny 1, go for Thunderbolt 2. Because I only need my Ice Punch. No, he goes for the Destiny Wand. Okay, I know he's gonna go for Drain Punch. So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Argonaut, take this Ice Punch, and then Aqua Jet and kill him. There we go. I actually outspeed that thing, so I guess I could have gone for something else. That's Skype, as you guys know. That's a regular feature of mine. He's Dry Skin. So we're actually just going to go for the Knockoff, as he's going to set Calm Minds up. Fine by me. The Sugar Berry is gone. That's the ground type attack. What I'm actually going to do here is go into... I've got Haze on this Malaconda, which means I can go into that. As he went for another Calm Mind. We're going to go for the Haze. As he goes for the Recover, I go for the Haze. That resets his stats. Now, if I can get an Earth Power off, that's pretty good. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to go into Stratagem. He goes to the Flamethrower. That does nothing. We're actually just going to go straight up for the Paleo Wave. Because I know I could Earth Power, but I feel his Stratagem could come in here. And brings in his Necturna. Okay. That does that much. I've got nothing to really hit that. So we're just going to go back into my Malaconda. Who pretty much rules this. Actually, no. This is physically offensive. So we're going to go into the Cyclone. Some of these designs are really good. Okay, goes to the Leaf Blade. That does 10. Just straight up does 10. Gonna get a Light Screen up here, and then I can look to Thunderbolt. Whatever wants to. Is he Willows? Okay. Lucky for me, I've got Heal Bell. This is great. I thought about putting a Necturna in my team instead of the Malaconda. As he goes for the... Okay. Instead of the Malaconda. Because I felt as if that could put in some work. But, no, I don't know. I just felt a lot more comfortable with Malaconda, I guess. So he goes for the Shadow Sneak. No, that's not your play. Right. He's still got his item and he's raised a defense, which means I have to hit him on the special side. Sludge Bomb, Psy Shock, can all hit him. As can HP Ice, I guess. And what have I got? I've got Knockoff, but it won't do much. I guess I could Toxic Storm him, as he goes into Garchomp, that's perfect. We're going to go for the Toxic, as I'm predicting him to go for a physical type attack. But because I've got this here, it probably won't do a lot. Ooh, I was wrong. Citrus Berry, I go for the Toxic. Harvest, 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 Harvest. Harvest. And I eat that up. Very nice. Poison type attack is coming in. We're going to go into the Cyclone. As he goes for the Swords Dance. Good prediction on his part. I basically have to sack something off here. Okay, what's useless? This is good, as is the Manaconda. So maybe I get rid of the Silent. I could put him work against the Mollux. And the Krillawatt. So this. So I'm actually gonna sack my Plasmanta maybe? Need a Nocturna, right, Stratagem is going. As he goes to the Dragon Claw, that's fine. I thought he'd be Outrage. He's not though. See, at this point, Silent outspeeds and Ice Shard kills, basically. Am I real enough to U-turn out? Yeah, I am. Oh, that's good. Stratagem comes in. We do quite enough to the point where I can bring in Plasmanta and go for a Psyshock. Go for a Psyshock. Yeah, this is one of the newest C.A.P mons, and that's why it's got the 3D spriting, whereas everything else is 2D. Oh, we don't kill him, which means he can Earth Power kill us. The crit does not make a difference whatsoever. Gonna go into Argonaut actually. And we're gonna be cheeky. We're gonna go for Drain Punch predicting. No, we're not. We're gonna pull a double into Silent, because I think he might Energy Ball. He does. Okay, now we're gonna U-turn out. Do I outspeed this thing? No, I don't. Oh, I do. Okay, so he wasn't running max speed. That's cool. Gonna go into my Argonaut. Let's see what he does. He goes into his Ghost Queen, so the Nocturna. I can always heal bell this off, so I'm gonna take the Willow. Just go for the knockoff, see how much that does. 30 is enough. Now I can go to Cyclone. Okay, so I got into the Cyclone. He went for the Cotton Guard. We're actually going to get a light screen up first because I predicted him to switch, which he does. We get a heal well off on the Argonaut, which is important. As he goes for his Calm Minds. Silent still takes this thing one-on-one, right? So if I don't need Argonaut... What do I need Argonaut for? Hang on. Because you kill pretty much everything from here on in. Okay, so I'm going to sack Argonaut basically. I'm going to go for a knockoff and then maybe a couple of Drain Punches to finish him off. Because he goes for the Clear Smog. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go for the knockoff like I said. I know he's got the Dry Skin because Illuminate is basically rubbish. So he won't have that. As I go for the Drain Punch, that is 18. So knockoff does slightly more and Light Screen wears off. I can't believe you can't see why I'm letting him set up here, because I don't see this thing getting any form of priority. Vacuum Wave maybe, but that won't do loads to a Silent. I don't want to risk him as he goes to the Recover. Knock off. Trust me, this is the correct play I'm making. Okay. Good. Alright, we're in motion here. I'm not going to heal him because that's what Aqua Jet and Waterfall will do. Just going to go for another knockoff as he keeps setting these Calm Minds up and... Okay. I'm going to Drain Punch. And this is effectively just stalling him out a bit of moves more than anything. Well, no, it's not that. It's... I need to save switch in. See, like that kills my Silent, so I can't afford to bring it in. But once I do bring it in, Earthquake basically does good damage to something. Nocturna, I don't know if that can live too. If it can't, then that's a free, that's a free Earthquake. If it can, then maybe I go for a U-turn first. We'll see. I already got rid of his Berry, which is good. As he goes for the flamethrower, that's not going to do a lot. He's looking for a burn there more than anything, and I'm going to Drain Punch as he'll probably recover up here. He does indeed. Drain Punch brings me back. I think he's confused here because, well, he's not, but that crit is good for him because I think it puts him into clear smog range. Maybe I should have gone for the Drain Punch first. Nope, okay, I can, maybe if I do enough here, I might be able to live one more. Oh, I might. Alright, okay. He gets to the recover instead. That's even better for me. We're actually just going to go for Drain Punches over Knockoff here because I realise I don't want to do damage, I just want to stall him out of moves whilst I'm, you know, trying to get a safe switch into Silent, which is, like I said, the main thing is that, you know, stalling him out is a bonus as he goes for 14, as he does eventually get the burn, which will kill me this turn. I go into Silent and I basically click Earthquake and win against this Mollux here who may or may not stay in. He must surely be thinking, why is he... Okay, there we go. See, now I pretty much beat his team, I think, but the only problem is this thing is choice banded. Krillawat comes in. We saw from the beginning that I outsped this thing, which I think means I can kill it with an Earthquake. I can. That's good. Okay. As he eventually brings in this thing, well, I beat Garchomp 1-on-1, so all I have to do now is kill this Nectana as he goes for the Willow, hits it. I'm actually going to Toxic him as he goes for Cotton Guard. That's fine by me. I managed to use the Citrus to restore myself. He's not got any items, so I'm just going to go for the knockoff as he goes for the Leaf Blade. Crits me, which is unfortunate. We're down in some bad range now. We're going to go into the Psylorb as he fainted that turn because he was hurt by the poison. I probably shouldn't have clicked fast forward. Okay, well, we win because Silent beats Nibs, or Garchomp I should say, 1-on-1. I'm actually just going to get a light screen up in case. Oh, there we go, that's great. Sack off. I'm going to get the solid 2 over here because we're going to have to sack off the Malaconda as he goes to the Swords Dance. It's cool. I guess I should have predicted that and gone into straight up Silent, but if I lose Silent I lose the game, so can't afford to do that. He goes with the Dragon Claw. Okay, and we go into Silent. Obviously I could stall him and Toxic stall him if I wanted to, but I shot kills. As does Ice Punch. So that's GG. Right, so I'm going to quickly, at the end now, after that first battle, show you guys my team properly. Basically defensive Cyclone, I don't know. Heal Bell, Slack Off, Light Screen, Thunderbolt. This thing just eats hits, especially on the physical side. Especially not so much, but physical side it just eats hits all day, every day, so it's good. Shieldless is a great little ability, so I don't take Scalds. 30% chance to burn, I won't have that. Shadow Ball won't get the Spadef drop on me. What, you know, things like that. If someone hurricanes me, I can't be confused. So it's really good. It's basically like an anti-sheer force, if that makes sense. Next would be Malaconda. Citrus Berry with Harvest is just great. Rapid Spin, so I'm using this as my spinner. And then Haze Knockoff for Stab and Toxic. Here's my spread, 248 in HP with the 252 in Spadef, Careful Nature, and then 8 in attack. This thing is so bulky on the special side, it complements Cyclone really well. Because this thing has weaknesses to ground types, dragon types, fairy types. The fairy type between these two is kind of an issue, actually throughout my team I guess. But yeah, it's not too bad. Next up is Stratagem, Life Orb, Levitate over Technician because apart from the hidden powers and ancient power, I couldn't find anything to abuse Technician, so I went for Levitate instead because at least it gives me an immunity. Plus this thing is frail, so it's nice if I can switch in on a ground type attack. 252 in special attack with 252 in speed. Timid Nature, 394 speed is great. I speed tie with Aerodactyl, so it's really quite quick. Paleo Wave, it lands Vacuum Wave, so I thought this would be good for priority. Earth Power and then Energy Ball. I'm tempted to put 5 Last on instead because I've already got 2 other forms of priority on my team. But it actually gets Giga Drain as well, so maybe I'll use that instead of Energy Ball. Yeah, we're going to use that instead of energy ball because we hit hard anyway. With base 120 special attack is really good, and then with the life orb. So I'm going to use Glycerin instead because that's only for water types, who otherwise hurt this, you know, because it's rock type obviously. The only problem I have is between these, a grass type can wall me pretty badly, which is why I'm tempted to get rid of Vacuum Wave and indeed put the... Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to put Fire Blast in instead of the Vacuum Wave, because we've got priority elsewhere. As you can see here with the Ice Shard, Choice Banded, Silent. This thing gets a great ability called Mountaineer. Now, effectively what this does is it means on switching, I avoid all rock type attacks, and I avoid Stealth Rocks, as you can see here. So, rather than taking 50% from rocks, I just don't, which is great. Ice Shard, Ice Punch, U-Turn, and then Earthquake, because it hits rock types and steel types mainly. It gets some other things like Stone Edge, X Scissor, but even Superpower, I guess. It also gets Sword Dance and Tail Blow, so this thing is really great. And also, its special attack is base 114, so you know, 357 in speed. No, we've got 252 in speed with Jolly Nature to hit 375, and then we got 252 in attack. We could run Adamant, but this lets me get the jump on certain things. Plasmanta is my Choice Scarf user. This thing gets Storm Drain, which I'm gonna hope I can use to good effect. I've actually got 1, 2, 3 resistances to water on my team, and I need the 1 weakness, so it probably won't be too useful, but it could be. Thunderbolt, Solid Sludge Bomb, Psyshock, and then HP Ice. You might be wondering why I'm not running. It also gets Dazzling Gleam, which I could use, and Clear Smog, I guess. It also gets Flash. It does. Does it get Further Blast? No, it doesn't. It gets a lot of good things like Signal Beam as well. So it gets Signal Beam, it gets Flash Cannon, it gets Clear Smog, and it gets Dazzling Gleam. You know what it doesn't get? Volt Switch. That's right, and it's an electric Manta Ray, and it doesn't get Volt Switch. I was as confused as you are. 252 in speed with 252 in special attack. We've got the Timid Nature to really outspeed things. 328 is a good speed tier for this, for Scarfer in this tier, because like I said, because my team's got enough priority, and Silent, with I think I pretty much, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure this has got a chance to Oko Dragonite with multi-skill. No, that's the wrong cup, never mind. Next we've got Assault Vest Argonaut. This is actually the last Pokemon on the team. It's also my Unaware user, which is great, because it means if something wants to transfer out, I'll just stand in its way. I didn't do that in the last game, I know, with the Mollux, but that's, well, I kind of did, because obviously I ignored the stat changes and whatnot, and he was just setting up. But yeah, it gets Aqua Jet and it gets Mach Punch, so I've got 2 things to choose from. But I went for the Aqua Jet because originally because I had Vacuum Wave on Stretch Gem, but now just because I think the double water is more useful in this. You get Drain Punch, knock off, and then Waterfall for secondary water stab. Drain Punch is going to heal me back up. It also gets, I know it gets Earthquake, I know it gets, what's that move? It gets Mach Punch, Earthquake. I think it gets Rock Slide or Stone Edge as well. It gets Rock Slide. So it gets Gunk Shot actually to hit Fairy types, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It also gets Thunder Punch, which I would have preferred Fire Punch or Ice Punch, because then I could, actually it does get Ice Punch as well, doesn't it? I could run Ice Punch to hit Grass types, I guess. Earthquake would have been useful in that last battle, because Mollux would have died straight up, but I didn't have that. 248 in HP with the 252 in attack, Adamant Nature to hit 350, and then 8 in special defense, so that after the Assault Vest, this is just under 360 special defense. So it's pretty well clean. So they guys have it. That was slightly different to what I usually do. Usually I do the team and then the battle. I did the battle and then the team, because sometimes it takes like 20 minutes just to wait. So I thought I'd start it and then get into it. So yeah, let me know what you think of the team if you want to. If you have any suggestions or changes, and if you think I should make this into like a longer series, whether I should just do this one, whether I should do another one, let me know what you guys think. Hey guys, you've reached the end of my video. To show my thanks for you watching the whole thing, here's a picture of Jesus riding Arceus.